Alright. Starting the stream out now. We need to do some contracts, so we're going to hit a couple. Kerbin, Minmus, and Ike. So, I guess let's get started. Oh, that's crew capacity 4. I kind of like that. Oh, I really like that. Okay. Needs a docking port. Okay. It needs... Cohen! Holy crap, that's fast! What's up, dude? You've got that button pushed. Dude, I literally went live like 30 seconds ago. I think we do some science. Oh, I don't want all that. That's crap. Do we have... That's not gonna be it. That's gonna be crew. With the Mach 1 quadrillion engine? Oh dear God. Do that. Heat shield. Generate power. Back. Antenna, docking port, can generate power, but we're gonna have to give it some batteries. That's wild, dude. Like, not for nothing, I feel like people might get mad at me if I get that mod. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the no gimbals. Okay. What in the crap was that? That's too small. Where are... They're smaller. There's bigger. There's still bigger. Oh, I need to also add... What is it? What is it? What is it? Yeah, dude, you'd have to. Like, especially if it's moving that fast. That's crazy. Utility. Yeah. We're gonna need bigger battery. 64,000. Jesus. And we'll just do this. We need heat. No. We are going to get some contracts done, so all three of these contracts are Min-Miss, Kerbin, and Ike. So I figured I'd land on Min-Miss and refuel and then jump to Ike. But it was miserable the last time, so... Okay. I don't know if I want to bring science or not. Thank you, Jansiku. See, you say it's smart until you watch me actually play for a bit. You're gonna be like, nah, bro. But it's cool. Like, I mean, I appreciate the start of it at least. I should put a science lab up, but there's just no way I'm gonna actually do it. Alright. We are stupidly prepared. Yeah, we'll do a couple of these. Log temp, log seismic, run it, log pressure, observe mystery goo, and a crew report. 2 is going to be collect all. 3 will be the heat. 3 will be the toggle solar panels. 4 will be the heat shields. Or the radiators, whatever. And 5 will end up being liquid fuel oxygen. And then once we get the drills on, we'll do that. Alright, we gotta figure out... Should be plenty. Don't need anything that big. To be honest, I should be able to do it with a poodle. And then... where are the drills? Yeah, these. Okay, before I forget to action group that, let's do 6. Will be... where is it? Toggle drill. And 7 will be start surface, or toggle surface harvester. Dude, Cohen, that's wild. Well, we've got 8 large ones, so I think we're covered. Landing gear, because I am going to probably crash if I don't. We never did get the good landing gear. Crap. And then a stage to get us there. Which... Oh, actually, before I forget about that... That's not even big enough, is it? Oh, it is. That's lucky. Okay. Stand by, girlfriend texting. Oh, Cohen, that's nutty. Alright. I was saying earlier in the last stream that, like, I'm gonna have to start building these ships in my, like, free time at home on days I can't stream, because this is the most boring part, I'm sure. Just stuff 3 of them there. Now... Will that even... That'll lift, right? Barely. Okay, so we probably don't need that anyways. 42. Half thrust. Got it. Maybe 3 this time, since I never go with 3. Jesus. This one's gonna get the big bastards. Not that one. Have to be that. 0.84. Nutty. And... where are my solid rockets? 1325. That'd do it, but what's the burn time? See. Oh, that's gonna be short. That's even shorter. These are all useless. That's not. Holy cow. "86 seconds of burn. Gives us lift. We have what we need. Delete fairing. built the fairing. There we go. There we go. Okay. Hopefully that holds for a while. We should also, while I'm thinking of it, give this an extra bump. I can't think of anything else besides some more tape. Why don't I put them between the side thrusters? Like, in here? I mean, I could. Damn it. Oh, these are off center. Okay. I don't know where the tape went on these. And aerodynamics. Okay. That needs to go with... That needs... Stop it. That goes here. That goes here. There is absolutely no way we don't have enough Delta V. And just because I am more often than not retarded... Ta-da. No, I didn't see it. What was it? Or were you trying to give me the braces? Oh my god, there's a storm. You know, something tells me those boosters aren't going to work. Oh god. And more tape. Okay. No, I didn't forget the decouplers. They just fell. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. But if I take these, Jesus, and put them here, whatever reason, it shouldn't do it now. Good enough. Where did my... There. Alright, let's see how this goes. Watch it fall apart again. It's the thunderstorm. It hates me. See, that's something I don't understand. Why it does it like that. Where if you put them in the middle, they just fall apart. But if you put them on the outside, for whatever reason, it works for me. Oh boy. Gotta turn all this crap off again. Where do we say we're going? Minmus? Actually, might be a good one. We don't get canceled because of rain. That's right. Something I wish I did put on this was at least an experienced pilot. Oh shit. That was cool looking. Alright, that was a pretty cool launch, I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed that. Okay. I feel like there's only one answer to that, Cohen. Yes. Yes, you should. Oh, so pretty. Oh, saw that. I wish they put hurricanes that actually, like, affected the ship's launch. Just always summer on Kerbin. Deploy the fairing. Not a great release. We've got crap bouncing off of us. Should have clamshelled. Oh, another wobbly rocket. Everybody, stand by to be shocked. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I might need to look that mod up. If anything, just for the funsies. What's the fuel burn on that thing, though? Really? Alright, so there is that. Where's the mystery go? Alright, so one contract complete. Wait. Orbit of Ike. We don't have 500 mono on it. Stand by. Might as well remember these this time. And this there. Oh yeah. And that there. Okay, relaunching. Thunderstorm, thunderstorm. I'm not scared of a thunderstorm. Moderately scared. Welcome back. Dude, I love these clouds. I might have to make a space plane just to go mess around and fly through some clouds for a bit. It got real wobbly, and then I realized I didn't have enough mono to actually complete the Ike one, because I needed 500 mono. Oh, well, if there's a cat watching, I have no choice. It is time to succeed. Or be snubbed like every other cat has ever done in my life. Oh, I'm going to be going really fast, really low. That's probably not good. Huh. Cohen, man, you're good with that. I like the jokes, dude. Am I gonna rip the antenna off? Because I clipped it through the mono by adding the mono tank. I didn't even notice. Yeah, we might as well catch that Delta V. All right. Basically back to where we were. Okay. Don't rip off the antenna. Heck yes. Good deploy. Hey, I clicked 2. 3. Is it 2 or 3? Well. Must be just set for that. Yeah, when we decide that it's time to cool down, we're gonna cool down. $64,000 electrical charge. That's crazy. I'm way out of... Well, maybe not way. I'm a pinch off from a good min-miss launch. Yeah. Build the wall. Oh, we gotta give this the good old let's get our contract completed for a second time. Perfect. Land on min-miss. A poet. I didn't know it. Oh, Cohen's a dad joke guy. Nah, it's not too bad. Just some stairs. I was close on my guess on that. Alright. So now we're going descending. Perfecto. You started helping him search? Yeah. Good enough. Well, that ain't gonna do it. That will. Alright. Good min-miss encounter here. Good enough. Plenty of Delta V. Just need to make sure we come down on the sunny side. Oh my god. Stop moving. That'll teach him. Are you Googling these, or just your favorite ones? Oh god, my phone just activated. We can't have that. Cohen, something tells me you're not dumb. It was pointed out in a stream earlier that anybody that, plays KSP can't really be all that dumb. No, I believe slightly autistic is what you're looking for, not dumb. Oh god, don't leave, I was joking. Yeah, I work with two guys that are pretty autistic. And, it's humorous. One of them, I just call him Side Quest, because he's constantly on a side quest. But, good people. You know, the worst part about building a ship that's this good is I have to break that stage so that I can actually use the landing gear and the drills. So all of this refueling, I mean, basically it's whatever I have to use to, like, last second land. Or, hear me on this, I just land with whatever I got and use that to get the heck out of here. Because we gotta go to Ike still anyways, and I can use all the Delta V I have. I will try to land on the engine one time. If it doesn't work, I will retake off, snap it, and go from there. Coffee plans? Yeah, that'll do it. Alright. Ike is on Duna? Yeah. Gilly's on Eve, Ike's on Duna. Coming in for a perfect landing. Probably need to slow down more. Wow, first try. Min-miss complete. I guess we will just end up saving that. Orbit of Ike. Going to Duna. Oh, we got a long way to go. Oh yeah, I gotta go save them at some point. Meh. Oh, I also need to stop tracking those. Yeah. That would slingshot me pretty well. Just gotta go to the 90. Oh, nope. Not gonna lie, the landing gear sounded like lightning, and I kind of had a panic attack. Okay. Oh, shoot. Well, crap. Yes, please. We're gonna reset that. It's not worth it. We haven't been to Ike yet. And collect. I need to get that mod. Okay. And then probably just burn now, because why not? How much would that even give me? Oh, plenty. Wow. Okay. Well, maybe I'll refuel on Ike once we get there. Oh, and this is orbit of Ike. Screw it, I might just land on it anyways. Depends on how much fuel we need. Do we actually catch it? On this tank? Just barely no. Well, that's an easy choice. I didn't put a stage separator between them. We have an engineer. Get out there. Now, for the record, I don't know if I've ever used an engineer to do anything. Am I even able to do anything with this? No? Crap. Well, because I'm an idiot, and I also thought that the stack separator was on this side of the ferry and not this side. Okay. Well, that sucks. Will it overheat? Please overheat. Oh, we are so close. Overheat. Any day now. That is so disappointing. Well, crap. Anyone have any ideas? Anybody? Apparently not. Like, I'm right-clicking on it, and nothing is happening. Like, nothing. Where's the yellow wrench? Oh, this. Nope, that's for a mod. Construction icon? I don't see a construction icon. If it's on these, it's just mods. If it's up here, it's base. Above Rocket Book. This? Oh my god. I love you. I love you so much. Let's get the hell out of here. That is honestly the first time I've ever used an engineer. I really appreciate that, dude. Oh, at least the mission's not over. Alright. 34,000 at Duna. Or 34 million, what am I saying? 1,000. Urban Eve, Moho. It's Gilly. don't see it. Oh, there it is. Dark matter engine. Okay. That'll be something I probably mess around with off stream just to do it. I'm really cutting it close on Delta V. Seven minutes of burn time. And I have 8. It's a good thing we had that extra Delta V from the last stage. I wish we hadn't burned a little bit out of this. I think that's honestly what's going to be what stops us. I'm going to end up getting out and pushing. With 5 damn Kerbals. Might be ideal. Oh, crap, Cohen. I didn't even see you were leaving. Have a good night, dude. Running out of fuel. Oh, this is so close. Dude, if I hadn't burned trying to blow that damn thing off, we'd have plenty of Delta V to make a landing even. That pisses me off because we're so close. And I can guarantee this won't have enough Delta V to lift off even half full from Duna. Or thrust weight, I mean. Crap. All we have to do is orbit Ike and we'll be happy. If we can get close, I might try to crash it onto Ike like an idiot, but that's me. Alright, we're gonna have just shy of 100 delta V or just over. Not exactly the most fuel efficient. Okay. Get rid of the maneuver. No. It's gonna have to be as good as it gets. 116. This is gonna be nutty. I really wish I hadn't burned trying to blow that thing off. Really, I wish I would have put the separator on the correct side. But that's just who I am. Can we even do it? Oh my god, yes. Alright, hear me out. Hear me out. If I am both lucky and dumb enough, I can accomplish two things here. Get into orbit of Ike, finishing the contract, maintaining stability for 10 seconds. But I also have I also have 70 meters a second. 52 of them would get me to there. 63 of them would get me to there. Now, that doesn't include slowing down, which I'm assuming is going to have to be 20 or 30. But what I do have are these lovely dumb idiots. Yep. Alright. So what we'll do, I'll throw this one back in quick. Because if I can land this thing, I can refuel it. The fuck just happened? The absolute fuck! What the hell? And you're smiling. I'm gonna crash you right into the fucking planet. Dude. I looked at it. No, I'm on a Luna multiplayer server, so I can't do save points. Oh, that was bad. Well, puts me in an awkward spot for refueling now. I don't even have solar panels on this part. Oh yeah, I do. Little ones. Yay me. Do I want to save them that badly? At this point, not really, if I'm being honest. But what I do want to do is get some science. I've already done Ike. Okay. So if I do this, I would have to slow down something ridiculous like 55 meters a second. Ish. I just don't want to. I am so pissed. What do we have for funds now? Science is crap. Let's see. Let's see how bad this is going to be. I will give that a go here in a minute. This isn't... Yeah, no, this is pilot. Insufficient skill level. Okay. Well. See how strong these landing struts are. Here's a secret. Definitely not strong enough. Oh, it would have been impossible for me to land this anyways, trying to push. Well, Kerbals, thanks for your service. Not one of you will survive. And we can all thank Franny for this one. Alright, for the love of the game, let's see if we could just keep him alive and strand him here. It is doable. Oh, maybe not on a cliffside. On a cliffside, they won't bounce. We'll still try. If I can deploy fast enough. Nope. Wow, those things are moving. Yikes. No. Space Center that. Contract complete. Nailed it. What's up, Average? Wait, what? Where's Franny? No, okay. Franny's alive? Franny's alive? Do. There's no shot they're alive, right? Okay, not alive. Not stressing that. Cool. Have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out. Like and subscribe for me. I appreciate it. To be honest, I don't even know where to go from here. Plant flag on dress. I want to say my trace launcher is more than 700. Could be wrong. Dub. Oh no, it's cheap. Okay. Oh, well then. Plant a flag, Andres. That's right. So, if I take... Why are they so high level? That's crazy. If I take just the one... I might be able to get those two back also. Or three back. And I'll have one hold on. Oh, average left. That's weird. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Tired of that happening. We gotta fix that now. Alright, sunset launch. And going. Alright, there's one. What the hell? Okay. What? that's a unique problem to have. I have no kerbals on this thing. Well, still can't go on an orbital spacewalk because I don't have the Kerbal. Unless I pick them up on my way there. That would be wild. This could be done. Is the number. Huh. That seems doable. Okay. That maneuver is done. We can fix that after we do the next maneuver. All right. This is a ridiculous idea. But I literally can't plant a flag on Drace until after I grab these people. Alright, what I'll need to do is just eyeball it. Wait, what? If you're the one watching this, do me a favor and like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I do a lot of stupid things with very poorly built ships. Some of them I even plan on doing. Actually, let's see. So I need to actually speed up. Alright, good enough for me. Speed up it is. What I mean to say is increase my velocity. Hey, Preston. Boy, it's been a minute. Congrats on getting KSP. I just bought it for my kids today. It's on sale. Nice. Awesome, dude. Yeah, no problem, dude. I have no issue making videos like that for you. I'm glad it helped. Preston, I'm not gonna lie though, I'm getting ready to switch games. I'm pretty tired of KSP. We are going to try to intercept this spaceship, collect some people, and then try to land them and strand them again on Duna. I'm sorry, Drace. Because we have contracts. $150. Good enough. But our relative speed is going to be stupid. We might play Minecraft one day. I think our next game is going to be Space Engineers or Space Engineers 2. If you think like I'm terrible at Kerbal Space Program, oh no, I know you haven't forgot. I've still promised you that we would play, or that I would play Space Flight Simulator. What are you talking about? Maybe I forgot. Artemis. Brother, I told you, though, I'm not building it. I don't build those damn things. Also, you spelled Artemis wrong. Mod, mod, mod. How long will it take me? About 6 minutes. Yeah, I can't stand building like models of other things. I rather would just, you know, build my giant heaping piece of crap and go from there. Oh, but hey, Preston, if you didn't see the stream earlier today, we did make it through the wormholes on Drace, and that is a thing. Oh, you watched it? Yeah, wormholes needs mods. It also, you have to edit the. Oh, okay. You have to edit the um, code of it. So if you have the Promised Worlds mod, then you'll have to go in and turn on wormholes. Otherwise, it just won't work. How do you give a blueprint? Ah, it becomes a problem. Like we really have had to hardline it where I can't like have people joining. It opens me up to a whole lot of potential issues on YouTube terms and services. Right. I don't want anything to do with that. I honestly don't know what you mean by that. Oh, gotcha. I don't see this damn ship. It's right down here, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we don't talk about Jack anymore. That's a sad moment for all involved. I actually think he did respawn, but we may have killed him again. Who knows? No, I think they're still on. Yeah, no, that's no joke. He was a hell of an astronaut. I mean, there is that. It's hard to argue. Am I gonna really have to go all the way around? Alright, we're gonna go all the way around. Alright, 7 kilometers. I've got 3 Delta V left before I have to break. I do watch Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, and I see the thing about the other account. That's cool. Wait, what? Why is that so high now all of a sudden? What? Hmm. I don't watch a whole lot of anime, to be honest. I have seen Jujutsu Kaisen, though. I think that that's pretty decent. But I also think that, like, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is probably peak. Alright, 40 kilometers we can work with. I don't care what it tells me, I know what it is. Sure, go ahead. Alright. We see the dang thing. Let's go to the dang thing. Brain fart. Never mind. Alright. Alright. The ironic thing is we don't actually have to dock this thing. Because it should be out of fuel anyways. Just got to make sure I don't over speed up here. .5, I should be able to swap. No. Okay. This thing's out of fuel. That is my target. Oh no, Preston, this is going to be far worse. You should have seen what I just did on the last flight. You think Jack was bad? Jack was an accident. The last flight, I literally looked at him and said, "You're gonna die." Probably closer to 5 or 7. Or 12. It's all the same to me. Good morning, Captain. That's fine, dude. Call him whatever you want. I always just kind of think of him as like Jack from Titanic. Oh, we only had 2 of them on here? Oh. Oh yeah, we started with 3. that occurred. Huh. There's a guy I play with, but like he primarily uses probes, and it's nuts to me. If you ever tune into one of my like Saturday or early Sunday streams, he's usually on them, and it's kind of nutty watching him just do him. What? Why do I have two Kerbals in here already, and I... Okay. Well, I'm not gonna ask questions. I'm just gonna kind of figure it out. $250K. Jeb, man, I gotta tell you, it's impressive. Hmm. Well, you guys don't know it, but you're definitely getting stranded. It's just a matter of how I'm gonna strand you. Alright, one problem at a time. See, Captain, I work night shift on a daily basis, like Monday to Thursday. So, I get it. Actually, speaking of, I have coffee next to me. Again? I'm doing 10s and 12s. It depends. If I can do overtime, I almost always take it. But generally it's a mandatory 10. That's the wrong note. That's the end of that. Okay. Captain, right now, oh, actually, let me read your one above it. Right now, though, the mission is to get to Drace and plant a flag and go on an orbital spacewalk, and then I'm probably going to send these fools through the wormhole. And I'll show you what I mean by the wormhole once we get to Drace. Paramedic, yeah, no, that makes sense. I used to be a police officer, so I know the pain of a Plan 12 and then turning into an 18. What the crap? No. Used to be. Not anymore. Now I make metal. It's fun. Or I bend metal. I don't even make it. I bend metal. Alright, Preston. Have a good night, dude. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out. Remember to leave a like. Thank you. But yeah, Captain, I have a really bad habit of stranding Kerbals on all sorts of random places. Yeah, it depends. I mean, I'll tell you, like, I don't miss being a cop, but I do. It's really hard to describe, but it's an odd thing to get out of. So, just know what you're signing up for and make sure that it's the choice you want to make. Oh, it's actually easier to fly with Kerbals if you just kind of focus on the amount of delta V that you have. Like, total delta V at Kerbin sea level, and then just try to focus through that. I don't know if that helps. Oh, the ER. I did security at a hospital for a little while. That was miserable. Nothing but respect for you on that one, bud. I can honestly tell you, I have zero desire to do that again. Although the 4th of July, that's a thing. That's good. Like, no joke, live without the action or excitement, because it's really not that exciting. We are getting stranded at Drace, thank you, Jeb. I really appreciate that. As long as you know. I don't feel so bad about doing it. And to be perfectly honest, I picked these guys up from earlier, if you remember, Jeb. I stranded them just kind of in orbit of the sun. Well, I just went and got them just to strand them back on Dress. Yeah, exactly, Captain. Exactly. It's kind of like right now, all I do is take coils of metal and turn them into like paneling for roofs and sheds and things like that. My boss can't understand why I'm so happy walking back and forth for miles a day holding onto metal. Oh no. Oh no. I fully plan to do a little flyby of Drace, and Arson here is getting kicked the F out because Arson, if you remember correctly, kind of bothered me in that last one. Oh, Plasma. It's a Luna multiplayer server, so yeah. There's nobody in the server but me tonight. But it's been a playthrough where me and a buddy of mine have been playing through it. If you're wondering how to do that, you can look at my channel. There's a video on how to make your own Luna multiplayer server, how to add mods to it, and how to fix broken parts. Watch the videos, follow along. You shouldn't have an issue. Some mods don't work, though, in the multiplayer server. and you are giving up the ability to, like, quick save. Oh, you want to talk about fulfilling the KSP2 dream? There's a new solar system. Huh? Huh? What? Planets and all. Oh, even... You'll love this. Oh, not that. You ready for it? Yeah, buddy. It's the double planet. Yeah, this is the same save. So, this is the Promised Worlds mod, which allows you to... Here's the other solar system. It allows you to basically get the planets that we heard about from, like, KSP2 that were promised to us. This is them. This is that volcano one where everything kind of just sucks. It's awesome. I can't wait to get here, like, for real. But there's a whole bunch of crap, and we'll go through that. But, yeah, Plasma, hang out, like, subscribe, do whatever, and, yeah. Yeah, so our problem with Far Future is that we're not sure all of the Far Future actually works on Luna. Yeah. But, like, we have a whole lot of science that we're just going to have to burn in order to just get to some that work. And it kind of sucks. Trace is my target. What exactly happened here? Why do I keep getting further and further away from this thing? Whoa. I am behind the scenes trying to figure out how to get Kerbal Constructs to figure itself out. And I would like to, like, first place, build a launch pad from Minmus so that we can just start from Minmus. Which I think would be really cool. Alright, we're going to turn these back down. 4 is probably good. 2 it is. That'll do. Jeb, it's difficult because, like I said, we're doing our absolute best not to violate YouTube terms and conditions. And although I'm confident you're over 18, I don't want to risk any of that. What the plan is right now is that once I get monetized, actually, you were here for this earlier. I don't want to re-explain it to you. Okay. But yeah, Jeb, as far as it goes, man, like right now it's probably not a good deal only because one, I'm not overly familiar with their terms and conditions, which is harder to find and read all of than you think. And two, um, right now we're just trying to stay out of trouble, stick to a plan, and kind of do the right thing, even if it kind of hurts us in our growth in the long run or short term, both. Boy, this is such a long one. I am so tempted. If I land on dress, actually, we will figure out once we get there if we'll be able to go through the wormhole or send data through the wormhole based on that other ship that I left stuck in there. Welcome back. Also, Jeb, one of the ideas that I need to actually throw at Kevin one of these days is seeing if once I do hit the 500 subscribers and we can do memberships, if I can, buy a portion of his Blade server and have him create a world that will constantly be up 24 hours a day for members to play in. And I think that we'll be able to fit up to probably 5 or 6 people at a time. Hope that helps, Jeb. Finally coming up on it. Such a long wait. So, Captain, if you missed it, these are the 2 anomalies that lead to, like, there's one right there. They lead to the Deb and Tune system. Holy crap, coming relatively close. Whoa, no! Well, I physics shifted too hard and it just threw them right the hell past. And I don't have enough of a fuel to even get into orbit, it looks like. But wait. Orbital spacewalk near address. Okay, so I just need one of them to make it. Yeah, I do it all the time. I wish I wasn't so, like, impatient with it, but I am who I am. Oh, yeah, Jeb. Constantly. There's no changing. We don't adapt. That would be crazy. It'll be even more crazy if I complete at least one of these contracts. Oh, for sure. Mother Russia doesn't give a shit about their astronauts. Cosmonauts. Do I even... Okay. We'll just find out. I am so close. You are joking. Okay, that's one gone. But I have a plan for this. I no longer have a plan for this. Maybe this will work. Wait a second. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are you doing? I completely forgot that we had even some RCS left. Because if we're going to strand Kerbals, I'll be damned if we let them have anything. No, the parachutes were for a different mission. I just reloaded this ship. It's also why there's so much science on it. Alright. You. I hate you so much. Get out. Relay. So it's not really the end of the world, but it's kind of the end of the world. Alright, so I'm closing out about 110 meters a second for every one mono. Which is very close to good enough. .46 was the 500 mark. .96 is 440, so every half of one is 60, which means we've got 300 meters a second we can take off, roughly. I just need one of you. You would be a good one. Doesn't even have to be a pretty orbit. Just make the damn orbit. Done. Well, near Drace. Phenomenal. Bye-bye. Alright, I'll be damned if that's not close enough. I almost physics shifted too much again. Oh no. Okay. Well, shit. Kind of my last idea. didn't even get the contract. Nothing? Damn.
Just remove it.
Okay. Do we have any science to do? So, like, this is part of our problem, is that we're going to have to burn, like, 1,500 science just to get another 1,500 to unlock this stuff. And then, I don't even want to talk about that. That's ridiculous, but... Oh, that's cool. Wait, how much? $10,000 a second. Wild. Antimatter costs science? Okay. But yeah, this is our tech tree for this playthrough. And get a lot done. But I do a lot of crappy flights like that, so it is what it is. I'm not going anywhere near a rover. Guess we probably just inflatable airlocks would be cool. I think we're gonna call it there. I'm gonna go play some Dota or something. So if anybody wants to watch that, let me know. But otherwise, y'all have a good night. I'll give that a minute so y'all can tell me yes or no on that. Alright. Y'all have a good night.